Let's talk about this comment, y'all. So let's just start off by saying that this was not exclusive to the French royal family. This was actually a pretty common tradition throughout Europe. Before the Middle Ages, this wasn't really a common thing. It was actually frowned upon, but the Crusades kind of changed all that. When you die far away from home, it's hard to transport your body back with all of the organs inside and make sure you arrive back in your home country fully intact and not smelling and looking horrific. So removing the innards, a la Egypt, allowed people to return back to their home countries when they died in a faraway place. And as we go through the Middle Ages, the act of preserving different parts, particularly the heart, became a way to wield political power after death. You'll hear about cases of different churches or monastic orders having different parts of a particular ruler or member of the nobility. And that's to kind of bolster some churches more than others, keep certain members of your family happy, that kind of thing. And then, interestingly, the Catholic Church, you have the rise of the idea of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And I'm no theology expert, so take this with a grain of salt. But at a high level, that is the belief that the heart of Christ contains all of the love and generosity for humanity. It's a much more humanizing view of Christ, and by extension, God, than we had seen in the church previously. And this Sacred Heart imagery is everywhere. And this pairs nicely with this rising idea across Europe that members of the royal family are different than your average person, and not just because of money and power, but because they are somehow inherently divine. They're chosen as God's representative on earth. So if you value the heart of Christ, the heart of your monarch very much fits into that kind of mental framework. When I first started doing research for this video, I had no idea that this was kind of a common practice, right? And that it kind of fit into this long tradition. And then all of the different things that roll up to that tradition. You know, when you initially look at it, you're like, wow, this is just some kind of morbid curiosity. But there really are distinct reasons for things like this that go far beyond just morbid fascination. So anyway, I hope that adds a little color to this story that wasn't there in my original video.